What is going on, everyone? It is March 27th, Friday night at 10:33 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to be talking about the 28 MLB games. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to a baseball fan that you know. I'm trying to slowly transition from NBA to baseball, and I will be getting more baseball jerseys. Let me know what jersey I should get. I'm thinking about another color of Dodgers, or whatever team you think is nice. I love baseball. I'm so happy it's back. I love watching the Dodgers win, and I also saw Aaron Judge get his first home run of the year after getting 4 Ks the day before. Anyways, let's get into it. The first game of the day we're going to talk about is Tampa Bay Rays versus Cardinals. Now, yesterday, Cardinals beat the Rays. I mean, honestly, I was surprised. Did you guys look at that 6th inning? I was like, what the heck? I mean, the Rays were winning until the 6th inning. The Cardinals just went crazy. Now today, you got Joe pitching for the Rays and also Michael pitching for Cardinals. I'm going to say the first names because the last names are kind of hard to say. But in this game, I'm going to pick the Cardinals to win again. The reason why is because I think the pitcher matters a lot right now at the beginning of the season. And hitting-wise, I mean, we could see that the Cardinals stepped up. So was it out of luck in that 6th inning, or was it them, getting used to the bats, getting used to the season? Who knows? But I'm picking Cardinals to win this game. The next game we're going to talk about is the Cubs versus the Nationals. And honestly, guys, I'm so disappointed on this Cubs team. I cannot believe they lost to the Nationals 10-4, because I'm going to keep it real with you. I had the Cubs winning on my parlay. Now today, Cade Horton is going to be pitching, and I'm going to pick the Cubs to win this game. They better win this game. I mean, Miles Mikolas, is that how you say his last name? I don't know. He gave up 29 home runs last year, 4.84 ERA. On the other hand, Horton should be a much better pitcher, giving up only 10 home runs and 2.67 ERA. Now, Cade Horton has never given up a home run against the Nationals, whereas this Miles guy, he's given up 19 home runs against the Cubs. I mean, if Alex Bregman is going to get his first home run, it better be today. I'm picking the Cubs to cover that negative 1.5 spread. They should cover it. I get it, CJ Abrams is a great hitter, James Wood is a great hitter, but I just think overall the Cubs have a better a hitting crew, and also the bullpen is much better on the Cubs as well. The next game we're going to talk about is the Athletics versus the Blue Jays. Now tonight, I'm not going to lie, the Blue Jays really disappointed me, only winning by one run. That was kind of low-key embarrassing. I expect the Blue Jays to do a much better job tomorrow. I expect Dylan Cease to start off the season right with the Blue Jays. They're a much better team, much better hitting crew, much better pitching crew. Everything about the Jays is much better. I'm not trying to hate on the Athletics, but we all know that the Athletics aren't really a good team. The Jays are that team. They're contenders for the World Series this year. I'm picking the Jays to cover negative 1.5. The next game we're going to talk about is the Rangers versus the Phillies. Now, pitching-wise, tomorrow, the Rangers are going to be much better. This Aaron Nola guy stinks. 6.01 ERA, and on top of that, 18 home runs given last year. But on the other hand, even though this Jacob guy, he makes the other team bat average low, he gives up so many home runs. He gave up 26 home runs last year, but his ERA is much better than Nola. Where I see the difference in this game is the fact that Phillies are going to have much better hitting crew. The lineup is much better. I'm taking Phillies to win at home tomorrow. The next game we're going to talk about is the Orioles versus the Twins. Now, I had the Orioles winning, and they did win, and I wasn't surprised. Honestly, I thought they would win by much more. I mean, they literally have 2 great hitters this year that they just added onto the team. I expect them to go lights off crazy. They're going against a pitcher, Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley has given up 9 home runs against the Orioles, .282 ERA given. Averaging .282 ERA against the hitters from Orioles. Now, last season, he had a 5.05 ERA and a 19 home runs given to the opponents. Now, on the other hand, Kyle Bradish is the one pitching for the Orioles tomorrow. His ERA against Minnesota is .342 and giving up 2 home runs. But I think, again, in this game, there's not a lot of statistics to go along because it's the beginning of the season. Much better hitting crew. You got Pete Alonso. On the Orioles, you got Gunnar Henderson, and you also got Tyler O'Neill, you got Taylor Ward. I think the Orioles are going to win this game at home. Honestly, I see them winning by more than 1 point today. Negative 1.5, give it to me with the Orioles. To be safe, you can pick Orioles at the negative money line as well. The next game is the Pirates versus the Mets. And guys, don't hate on Paul Skeens. I'm telling you guys, he's still the best pitcher, all right? He had a bad game, and on top of that, O'Neill Cruz did him so wrong. He gave up so many runs against the Mets. I mean, yeah, it's a bad game. Everyone has a bad game. At the end of the day, Paul Skeens is a human. But let's talk about this game. I just wanted to defend him there real quick. Mitch Keller giving up 5 home runs against the Mets, .206 ERA average. Last season, he gave up 21 home runs, 4.19 ERA. David Peterson, he's a much better pitcher in my opinion. I think the difference in this game is the hitters. I mean, even though the Pirates are good, they're great, I don't trust them against the Mets. The Mets are actually, in my opinion, they are a S tier. S-tier team in my opinion this year. I'm going to pick the Mets to win this game against the Pirates. Negative 1.5, give it to me with the Mets. The next game we're going to talk about is the Rockies versus the Marlins. And honestly, guys, I'm disappointed. I picked the over in this game and it didn't hit. I'm going to do an underdog pick in this game. I'm going to pick the plus 1.5 for the Rockies in this game against the Marlins out of respect for Michael Lorenzo. I like him. I think he's a good pitcher. Now, obviously, has he been going downhill? Yes, he has. But, you know, his first game for the Rockies, sorry, I'm going to pick the Rockies to cover that plus 1.5. I mean, I was not impressed by the Marlins tonight. I mean, tonight as in because I'm recording on the 27th. The next game is the Red Sox versus the Cincinnati Reds. Honestly, guys, give me Red Sox to win again. It's the debut game for Sonny Gray. Brady Singer, a good pitcher, but he averages over a .30 ERA against the Red Sox. And on top of that, the only person on the Reds that I like is Elly De La Cruz. Besides him, the Reds are like an F tier. They're not really that good in my opinion. The Red Sox, much better hitting crew, much better bullpen. I'm taking the Red Sox to win again. The next game is the Brewers versus the White Sox. Honestly, do we have to talk about it? I mean, Chad Patrick will be pitching. Is he a great pitcher? Hell no, he's not a good pitcher. But on the other hand, does the White Sox team have a good, hitting crew? Hell no. I'm picking the Brewers to cover that negative 1.5. I mean, they just won by 12 points today. So negative 1.5, give it to me with the Brewers. Much better team. I mean, they have such a phenomenal bullpen. I love the Brewers. Love them, but not my favorite team, all right? Love them, though. So I think Brewers cover that negative 1.5. The next game we're going to talk about is the Angels versus Houston Astros. And honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right now that I'm super disappointed with the Astros. I mean, they're supposed to be a good team. They lost 3-0, and then tonight they're losing 5-2. Tomorrow night they're going to have Christian Javier. I'm just going to say Javier. He does do good against the Angels, .195 ERA given, but he's given 7 home runs. On the other hand, Reed Detmers is going to be the one who's going to be starting the pitching job for the Angels tomorrow night. He's given up 8 home runs to the Astros and given up .310 ERA against the Astros. I mean, I get it, favorites. Yeah, I'm going to pick the Astros to win, but I'm not going to lay a negative 1.5. I just don't trust this team right now. I mean, honestly, I'm going to start fading them in the future. Again, I expected so much more. I know for sure the people watching right now, yes you, I know you're going to pick Astros over the Angels tomorrow night. There is no way. Give me a reason why Angels are going to beat the Astros. Don't even say Mike Trout, okay? Give me a valid reason. I'm picking Astros to win. They need to win a game. There is no way they get sweep at home at the beginning of the season. I'm picking Astros, money line. The next game we're going to talk about is the Giants versus the Yankees, and I'm going to pick the Yankees to win. They're going to get the sweep. They're both good pitchers pitching tomorrow. Honestly, I can see an under happening, but my pick is Yankees. The hitting lineup for the Yankees, I think, is much stronger and much better than the Giants. I'm picking Yankees to get the sweep and start off the season strong. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Royals versus the Braves. Now, the Braves had a comfortable win tonight, 6-0. But for tomorrow, I'm going to be picking the plus 1.5 with the Royals. I think that Michael Wacha, is that how you say his name, is a better pitcher than Reynald Lopez. I mean, Lopez has given up 20 home runs against the Royals. And on the other hand, this Michael guy, he's only given up 6 home runs. I know these players, again, the last name, I never pay attention to it. I think the Royals win tomorrow. I mean, the Royals are really good too. They have a good, solid hitting crew. And I think that today is the day they win. The next game is the Padres versus the Tigers. And I am picking the Padres to win today, okay? First and foremost, Jack Flaherty is horrible. I hate him. I hate him so much. He's given me so many trauma from last year. Let's be honest. I bet you he gives you trauma. He's given up 6 home runs against the Padres. On the other hand, Randy has given up 1 home run against the Tigers. Last year, Jack gave up 23 home runs, 4.64 ERA. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, the reason why I hate this guy is because of the way he performed against Seattle Mariners. Those 2 times, guess who I had money line? Tigers against the Mariners, and he did me so wrong. I like the Padres more. Honestly, I know the Tigers won yesterday when Skubal was pitching. Obviously, it's Skubal. And I didn't have the Padres winning. Tonight, I have the Tigers winning, and the Padres are winning. I don't know why I'm picking the Tigers. Like, I'm so dumb. It's my fault. I take the blame. But let's be honest, guys. Hitting-wise, man, the Padres clear the Tigers. Let's be honest. Yeah, you got people on the Tigers that can hit home runs like Riley Green. Honestly, I think Riley Green is the best hitter for the Tigers. Besides him, I mean, Carey, Carpenter, Spencer Torque, I mean, they're not that consistent. I like the Padres hitting crew more. And on top of that, man, I can see some home runs. I think the Padres win this game. I think they win this at home on a Saturday night. The next game is the Dodgers versus the Diamondbacks. Honestly, guys, I'm picking the Dodgers negative 1.5 again. Glasnow starts his first season start, and he's a better pitcher. I mean, Diamondbacks aren't good, guys. They give up Suarez. I was so surprised they gave up Suarez to the Mariners. Then the Mariners give up Suarez to whatever team he is on now. I gotta fact check that. I need to update that. I know that he's not with the Mariners anymore. Anyways, Dodgers, I mean, I don't have to give you a reason why. Let's be honest, guys. If you're not picking Dodgers negative 1.5 every game this season, you're going to be losing money because let's be honest, guys. I'm not trying to be, biased, but they have the best lineup, best starting pitchers, the pitchers-wise, yeah, they do. Yeah. Blake Snell, Glasnow, Yamamoto, Ohtani, and then, the other Japanese, the young guy, I don't want to say his name wrong out of respect for my Dodger fans. But Dodgers are much better. I mean, they are. That's it. Simple. Negative 1.5 Dodgers. The next game is the Mariners versus the Guardians. Now, tonight, the Mariners are losing 1-0. Yesterday, they lost 6-4. Brian Wu will be pitching, starting his first season start. I'm picking the Mariners to win, guys. They're due. They're going to win. They're not about to get swept by the Guardians at home. At the beginning of the season, Brian Wu is a much better pitcher than Joey Cantillo, who is the current pitcher that's going to be starting. According to ESPN right now, he's going to be starting tomorrow. Mariners, they should be scoring a lot. I mean, Cal, what happened? You were a contender for MVP last year and you're playing like shit right now. And Julio Rodriguez, what happened? You're supposed to be a contender this year and you're playing like shit right now. Let's fix it, right? Come on, Mariner fans. Comment on the Instagram post. Anyways, I'm picking Mariners to win. I don't see them getting swept. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video to a friend. I'll see you guys next time.